Okay, concrete removal. We're gonna, everywhere where there's an X, and I've drawn barriers around where we need to remove the concrete. There's a pipe that goes from the sink here through this area. So we need to completely expose that pipe all the way underneath. Give me even an inch or two below the pipe. And then keep it that depth all the way over to we get to here. The idea is that we'll route that into this new wall and up for the sink. Over here, we're gonna, remove that, dig down. That's where the toilet goes, and then it goes that way. The same thing for the shower. Remove this area, dig down and out. Over on the other side of the wall, you can see the path of these two pipes. This one's going to go at a diagonal across here. This one's going to go straight across and join up to this white line is the existing pipe, and that's where the shower pipe is right there. So that's gonna, we're gonna have to route those to join onto this pipe somewhere right down here. So remove everything all the way to the walls up here and out here, because this is where the laundry is up here. You're gonna remove that sheetrock, remember, from this wall. So we'll have this whole area removed so the laundry can come down and in to this. This is where the toilet comes over. This is where the shower comes over. Let's just remove a piece of sheetrock so the plumbers can terminate that water line inside there. And yeah, this one we've already got sheetrock going to be removed. Out here, I forgot to use the orange paint, but it's pencil lined with an X. So remove that around there. The electrical in this wall, we need to disconnect it and coil it, and then tape and label where is this going to, or is it coming from there? And then where is this going to, or is it coming from there? So you'll have a little coil here and a little coil here, and it's labeled where it goes to or where it's going from. Let's just leave the lights and the light and the fan in this room. We have to have a fan in for a laundry, and then we need lights anyway. So that's just fine. We're gonna leave that. Out here, take that fan light off. That's garbage. Okay, we can go ahead and frame in here, even with, especially with after the concrete's all out and dirt is dug down and everything's exposed to the depth we need it. We go ahead and frame. I've drawn some instructions. 2.5 inch fur out on this wall, right over here, just from the corner to there. It's 52 inches wide from there to there. And we want it to be 36 to 40 inches tall up on the wall, so it's going to end. It'll create a little ledge right here. And that's 2.5 inches out, so that's just a 2x3 against these studs. And then that's going to bring it just so that we can sheetrock over the front of these pipes here. Over here, I have all of my instructions are circled, the ones to follow. It says 36 finished where furring out. So from this 2x3 surface to that new wall surface will be 37 and a quarter, 37.5 inches, because we're going to have 36 finished after sheetrock is in here. Put a little 5-inch pony there. Then we'll have a 30-inch rough opening for the door here for a 28-inch door. This wall right here, I've circled and kind of where the measurements are, but you can kind of start with this, measure, make sure we're gonna be finished 36 there, and then just make a straight wall here that is parallel to this wall, even though it kind of steps down. Okay, over here. Okay, so this is going to be the wall with a doorway here. Over on this side, the place you want to start is with this 60 1/8 inches rough. That's not to the sheetrock that's here, that's to the stud. So 60 1/8 from that stud to this stud. And you're going to build a full height wall that comes out right here. And it is going to be rough 33.5. So from that stud to the front of this stud, that's 33.5. And this is coming out here. That's for the shower to be placed in there as an alcove, and the toilet will have its own little alcove. The leftover space here is not measured just make sure that you measure for the shower pan. And so this, it may end up that you have all this concrete. I don't know if it breaks up. It's okay to take out too much, but just build this so that it hovers over the opening if you need to. But we want to have that built we want to have all these walls built before the plumbers come to do any of this. So while we're here, if you've got extra manpower, just go through the whole place and pull all the screws. Just prep all of the areas so that we can immediately do sheetrock and plumbing. And then right as soon as that's done, we're going to be able to do sheetrock. I meant to say electrical and plumbing. So just prep all the areas, get them ready for electrical and plumbings, and then we won't have to do a whole bunch of stuff after that before we, I'll have the electricians reroute this. This is fine, but we want to cut this all cleanly so that it's, the subs can work, and then we come back sheetrock right after.